Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of the Figure Central. Today we are going to be looking at this 1/12 scale action figure by Snail Shell named Tokiwa Kazune. Very excited about this one. Been following Snail Shell for a while, and I was very interested to see what they were going to do, trying to bring a little more in the military angle to their action figures. I also wanted to share with you guys some exciting news. This figure was actually provided to me by bombasbee.net. They actually reached out to me not too long ago and asked if I would be interested in reviewing this for them. Of course, I've never done this before, so I was asking them, what's the catch, what's the expectation? And they pretty much were straightforward. They said, hey, we like what you're doing. We just want you to give us an honest review. And that's it. So the way that this review is going to go is going to be that way. I'm going to review this like I review all my other figures. And I will also put a link to this figure that links to them on my description. All right, well, let's get to it. All right, let's see what we got here. So, and the instructions, of course. All right, let's see what we got here. So there's the figure, an additional face, accessories. Oh, a lot of magazines there. Total of 12 hands, including the ones on the body, and clear stand. So some additional joints in case something breaks. Always appreciate when they do that. All right, so we'll start with the accessories and then we'll move on from there. So she's wearing gloves, tactical gloves there. The material of these is not, it's still a little soft, but a bit more rigid than what I prefer. But it is soft, it's not hard plastic, which is great. Trigger fingers there. These look great. The seam lines of the mold are very minimal. Let's look at the weapon. The magazine comes off, and there are bullets in there. Oh, it comes apart. Look at that. This is the kind of detail that I see on Hazuki. So it's interesting to see Snail Shell starting to do that. Yeah, it slides back in. Back in. Well made. That's pretty cool. And looks like that comes off as well. And you can replace it here. Yeah, it just pops right in. Cool, so the magazine is going here. Awesome, look at that. Love the detail on this. By the way, this is, the plastic is soft, so it's not super rigid. All right, let's look at the additional face. Ooh, angry face. Glossy eyes. This is the face included in the figure. So you get two faces, one angry and then one kind of just serious. All right, let's go ahead and check how the eyes move. And that moves with no issues. Nothing is sticking. Yep. Cool. Let's check the other one. Yep. Looks good. Perfect. Let's go ahead and jump onto the figure. So she has protective plastic for the hair. She has pretty long hair. And for her head. Yeah, so in the waist and hips. Okay, got it. And now in the legs. There we go. Cool. So this feels solid. It is sturdy. Yeah, this is fabric right here. The dress, the bow. This is fabric. Man, I love this design. So this is, like I mentioned, it's plastic, but it looks like fabric. It's well made. Straps. And the hair itself, a little ponytail. There's a little bit of a swivel in there, not too much. But you just kind of can go full 360 there. Yeah. All right, well, let's look at articulation and see how this figure moves. So this is left to right here. So about as high as it goes. But then when you move forward and up, then you can have her reach all the way to the top. Very similar to other Snail Shell action figures. The tension feels right where it needs to be. It's not super tight or super loose. It's right in the middle. And let's look at the ab crunch. All right, this is far forward as it goes. So that's backwards. Look at the knees, and now the legs. I can do a full split and forwards and backwards. So these are very, very flexible. Calves, okay, they go in full 360 instead of the feet. The feet have joints in the toes. All right, let's see if the figure can stand on its own without a stand, and yes, it stands on its own. And let's try to put this on her. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, that falls right in there. Skirt. All right, there we go. All right, so this is what it looks like with the additional magazine sort of skirt accessory added to her. And she can still stand with it. All right, let's do a quick hand swap. And it looks like it's not coming off just like this, so we'll need the heat gun. So it is recommended that you use a heat gun or warm water to swap out the hands, because these do not just pop out. All right, let's have her hold the rifle here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison. Here she is next to a Marvel Legends action figure, next to a NECA action figure, next to a McFarlane action figure, next to a Figma action figure. Well, friends, that is the conclusion of my unboxing / review. What are my final thoughts on this? Well, for me, I was eagerly waiting for this to be released when I first saw that Snail Shell announced that they were going to be doing this type of design, the tactical kind of anime kind of character. I was very curious. Hazuki has been doing that for a while, so I wanted to see what Snail Shell was going to bring to the table. And they did a great job, especially with the rifle, the fact that you can take it apart. That level of detail is something that makes figures like this great, and that's what Hazuki has been doing for a while. And to see Snail Shell step up and do that, that's great. So I'm excited to see what else they're going to release later on. I definitely hope that in the future they switch to that softer plastic for the hands, and again, that's just so that you don't have to use warm water or a heat gun like I did. Outside of that, you get 2 face plates. The fact that you can move the eyes, that's always a plus for me. Fabric on the dress, and just overall great design. 12 hands. It's definitely a win for me. So if you're into the tactical / anime kind of characters, I see no hesitations why you would not want to pick this up. So thank you so much for watching my video, friends. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and share, or even better, hit that subscription button and that notification bell. And if you get a chance, visit my website, TheFigureCentral.com. In there, you will find high-resolution images of my toy photography as a way of me saying thanks for all your support. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Take care, and bye-bye.